So maybe it's the cricket fan in me that wants to see Kohli for another 10 years.
That is your wish. So 40 you touch is not going to be easy. One spot is gone, no. Better than Kohli, someone can come.
No, sir, no one better than Kohli. Do you like any of the all-rounders we see now? Cam Green, Hardik Pandya.
Are they all-rounders?
I would like to believe Hardik's an all-rounder. I have to ask you a little bit about that whole walkout situation.
He said, had enough of enough. And we're going to walk out. And he walked out.
What happened to Sri Lankan cricket after Sangha and Jayawardene?
I also don't know.
There was some elbow issue you grew up with.
37% bent.
Your arm doesn't go straight.
No.
For a very long time, I remember the sports world always pitted you against Shane Warne. Was there a silent rivalry?
He's so young, he passed away. That happens, it's life. Honestly, tell me, what do you read about my mind?
Will you give me 5-10 seconds to just collect my thoughts?
Sure.
I'm going to make this intro as short as possible because this is a legend from the world of cricket. Cricket podcasts are my absolute favorite ones on TRS. I know we've built out a loyal cricket fan base off of these TRS cricket themed podcasts. Enjoy today's conversation with this legend. Didn't go too much into his past because I feel you guys need to see the movie based on Muralitharan's life. It's called 800. It's out in cinemas now. But in this conversation, it was more about the present and future of cricket with a few anecdotes from the past. Absolutely love these nerdy cricket conversations. And this one is very, very special because we have the all-time greatest bowler that the world has ever seen on TRS. This is a big day for me. We have Muralitharan in the house. How are you, sir?
Very good. It's a wonderful place. It looks like calm and nice and very, very pleasant here. So thank you very much. Such a nice place.
No, we are honored to be hosting you here, sir. Like all of us have grown up watching you take wickets and we were very scared of you when you used to bowl against our country.
No, I used to bowl well, but thing is, India also played well. That's the way it's a sport, no, end of the day.
Yeah. No, but I think, see, we had both fear and respect for you. Like when you used to come on to bowl after Chaminda Vas and Dilhara Fernando and that fast bowling unit, we would all like go to the edge of our seats. Okay, it's Murli sir's time now. So...
Yeah, I was blessed what I was in 20 years of cricket internationally. So it's all luck, right time and hard work. Everything together it has come. So I'm thankful for the God and the people who have supported me throughout.
Okay. Excited about the ODI World Cup, sir?
Always, because that is test is the pinnacle. But test, that's why they call test. But ODI is a challenge that you're representing your country and you're winning for the trophy and the pride of bringing to the country. So that is something special. So I think 96 World Cup gave everything to us, not as a country, because country was in a civil war and, people didn't enjoy that win without a race or religion or anything, and they all get together as a Sri Lankan and they celebrated that. And then after that, the belief of the younger cricketers made for next 22 decades, that believe that produced a lot of good cricketers and we being top of the game.
So I'm 1993 born, so I actually don't have a memory of the 96 World Cup, but I have a memory of being very scared of your early 2000s teams a lot. Like I remember we used to have Asia Cup matches in Sri Lanka and it was a very lethal team, lot of killers on that team. It was like, we talk about that team even now as Indian cricket fans, ki we used to be so scared of you guys. Like in terms of, there was a lot of killer instinct oriented people. Y'all had like too many match winners in one team. What was it like in that team? And I'm assuming that the Ranatunga team of 96 kind of built out that base for that early 2000s team. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, because all the students are from Ranatunga's era. Maybe Ranatunga last time only Mayala and Sangha and all, Dilshan all joined the team. I was in the middle of his, he debuted first test match, 1982. So since that, I debuted in 1992, so 10 years time. Then he played till 2001, I think. 2001, he retired. So he was there for everyone. So they all played against him. So he's a top leader. So same way Sanath Jayasuriya, made as a cricketer, he was debuted in 89. Since 96, 7 years, he kept him in the side. He never dropped him. But he didn't play many matches, but he kept him, and he knew Sanath is going to be someone. So Sanath then started 18 years. So by 23, 24, Sanath blossomed when the 96 World Cup. So like that, Vas was just, when he started, very medium and everything. And he believed him. So like that, he generated the talent. He identified the talent and pursued with that. But he has a knack of spotting the great players in a young age and think, okay, this guy can believe. Like Mavan Athapattu. You say 0, 0, 0, like, 4 years he couldn't say. But he stick to it him.
Yeah.
And Mavan became one of the best openers, stylish batsman, correct batsman. He's got 8 double hundreds, right? 6 or 8, I don't know, right? So that kind of a talent, identifying and pursuing it. Some people, so these days, if you see, a good talent will come, right? One example, unbelievable Tang Pratyusha, but it's no more. Why? I don't know. So he didn't pursue it, if you can, because unbelievable player. So he's not in the frame of, even in the A team or anything. When you see, he's scared of bowling to him. He's a player like Virendra Sehwag, caliber, right? He's young.
Yeah. I have to ask you a little bit about that whole walkout situation which had happened in the World
95,
Cup.
yeah.
What was it like from
No,
your...
95. Chucking incident.
Yeah.
99.
99 walkout. The context is that I think you were accused of chucking by the opposition team.
Not opposition team, umpire.
By the umpire?
Yeah.
And your captain basically had your back and he said, listen, we're going to walk out of this field if this happens.
So this episode was going from 95 and we are cleared and everything. Again, went to Australia, all this. So Emerson called me in, I think against England, in that is the Australian Republic Day, and played in Adelaide. So I bowled and he said no. So Arjuna went and gave a tight to him and said, it has been proved you can't do that. It is not right. Are you saying? So he said, had enough of enough. And we're going to walk out. We give the walkover. So he said, we are not interested playing to the opposition 2 batsmen. And he walked out. But cricket board said, jump into the ground and said, no, don't come out of the ground. See, the law is if you walk out means you have to go out of the boundary. If you go out of the boundary, then your match is finished. So they stopped us not to go out of the boundary and they came in and had about 1 hour discussion with ICC and everything. Then decided, he told me to bowl leg spin. I bowled leg spin and finished the match. And good thing is that match is, they scored about 304 or something. We were last wicket, needed 2 runs to win. I'm going to bat and I hit that 2 runs. So that is the way it is. We won the match. Yeah. So it is no captain would have done that because they won't put their career on line and to help the teammates. So something special he did for me.
Yeah. I think that's how the cricket world remembers Ranatunga, honestly. But I want to know.
But he's a very good batsman.
Yeah,
because when they saw him, is the end of his career because of the last 3-4 years. Because he was a child prodigy. When I was 16, 17, he played for Sri Lanka, first test match debut. He's a fabulous left-hander, very good captain.
I think sometimes the history books always write poems about leaders, and people who've proven themselves as leaders, that's how history books remember them. That's how I look at it, at least. Like, I haven't actually seen him play. I started watching cricket after that and
He's a strong leader.
What was it like playing with MS Dhoni? Because he's the stuff of legend in like our country. So when you're captained by 2 legends of the field. One is Ranatunga. Second is Dhoni. Very different leadership styles, or what commonalities did you see?
Yeah, very different. Arjuna is a very strong leader, very forceful leader. Like, he will have the people are scared a little bit, right? And Dhoni is not like that. Dhoni is calm and quiet. He doesn't few words when he needed here to not much team meetings. Just few words. He gives you the freedom of setting the field or whatever you want. If it goes wrong, he comes and talks to you and say, "We will sit. You bowl like this." So that kind of a captain, and also he was the wicket keeper, easy to captain also because you see all the angles. So when I bowl to someone, and if a good ball it was six, he will appreciate that. So normally whoever captain has reacted to that like that. Then the bowler says, what I've done wrong because I did the best and the batsman was too good and hit you. So then the captain is disappointed. You feel bad, right? So your performance come even down. Then guy like that say behind the wicket and said, yeah, well done, well bowled, keep going. Then you have more confidence. So captain is believing in you that you bowl a good ball, hit him, same, I can bowl the next one, he might get out. So that kind of a theory he has. So I think his theories are very, very reality sometimes. Sometimes in IPL, you play 14 games. His target is you going to bound to lose some games. That whatever said, then you can't win everything. So you're going to lose. So he thinks that 7 games, if you win out of 4, you have a chance of getting into the qualifiers. Then after that, do or die. So that kind of policies he has.
I have a couple of questions. By the time you played for CSK, you were already a legend. So one, how did he captain you? Because technically you were his senior. And we've always asked a lot of his juniors on the show this question about Dhoni. And they have a very different version of him. Where they've given me the Ranatunga version, what you said, that intense captain and all that.
So even though Dhoni has came in, we respected him because I always respect a captain because whether he's young or because as a captain you have to give a respect to them. So I always respect, but my point of view also sometimes I say to him, he accepted something, he listens, and then you don't have to do that, but it's only a suggestion. See, experience doesn't matter for him because he was a very brave person and very, very calm and cool. So he listens. Then he takes decisions on his own because he's not confused. So we didn't have anything difference between any egos or I don't have any egos. I'm a person who doesn't have egos. Dhoni is a personal person. His room is open to everyone. Say, so everyone can walk in. So because the Indian players, they're very close to Resh and everything. They go and play him video games and everything like that. But I have a respect to him and I don't go there. But we meet in the ground and we talk, whatever cricket and everything. So that kind of a respect I had. So we had a great time in 3 years of successful time and also some ups and downs, but more successful.
But do you think, other than the strategy about selecting the right team members, what went correct in that franchise? Was the management very good? Because it's been successful for so long.
See, what happened is they select the side. VB was very experienced on cricket. So VB had a good strategy to buy everyone. So he got a good team.
So you think Dhoni had a role to play in picking?
No. Dhoni didn't even know which team is going to go because he was in the auction. So nobody thinks because there's a hint Mumbai might buy, hint there it might buy because see Mumbai and all can't afford to buy at the time because Sachin was taken as a icon player. Then Sehwag was in Delhi and then Yuvraj was in Punjab. Then Hyderabad Lakshman, Ganguly Bengal, Rahul Dravid in Bangalore. Then Rajasthan and Chennai only didn't have prime players. So Rajasthan went for one, right? Because all out.
And they became the 2 finalists also.
Yeah, because first they won it. And after that, they didn't make it.
No, I mean Rajasthan and Chennai played the final. in IPL.
Yeah, Rajasthan. Chennai didn't have very big names in there. So I think Srinivasan planned to get. So what VB told me is they were planning, they had a strategy, but first they wanted Dhoni, any cost. Even 20 crores, 20 million, they went in dollars, 2 million or 3 million, even 1.6 or something. They just keep on getting it. So nobody could bet. Because others had icon players. So then they can't go big. Only Rajasthan can go. Right. Then next one, they wanted me. Then that's what he told me. So they got first attempt before 5 people came in. Myself and Dhoni came in the first event. They got both of us. Right. So I think that strategy worked for them. And then they got because what happened was luck was at the time Australia had a little bit of grudge on that before that series and everything. So many fights and everything.
Bhaji Simons.
Simon, everything on. When they talk, anti-Australian was there in the IPL little bit that time. So like RC, Matthew Aiden and all came very cheap. So Chennai grabbed it because that's why we got the advantage.
Wow.
Right?
Smart decision.
Yes, because only 300,000, 200,000, they got it for base prices. So that made because you had a salary cap, no? So that's what happened.
Okay. Did you ever fear factor about any batsman when you were bowling? Ever?
See, I didn't have fear factor, but I was little not like to bowl to Virendra Sehwag because he just plays. So it takes on you.
Like what? Like as in he won't be afraid, he'll just
smashes.
Okay. What do you think was different about him?
Nothing, because his self-belief. That changed him because he doesn't care of getting out.
So if you're bowling against someone like that with that bravery and self-belief, what is your strategy?
I try to keep him calm as possible, but sometimes, some days it doesn't happen.
What do you mean keep him calm, sir?
I don't try hard to spin the ball and hard. I will try to just keep line and length and try to not to give him runs. So sometimes it works. Most of the times it goes other way.
Okay. We had Yuzi Chahal on the show and I learned how much spin bowling is actually about the mind. And it's kind of like playing a tiny chess game. Kind of in India we have a word called fasawing, like getting someone stuck in like a trap. Do you agree? Like spin bowling to get more wickets, it's basically this. It's a lot of mind games.
Maybe in T20, not in Test cricket. You can't play mind game because you have to be, your line and lens has to be very accurate and put pressure to the batsman, not giving runs.
So in T20, it's more about kind of video game bowling.
Yeah, because see, someone is trying to attack you. Then you bowl leg side to your pads. So you get defended. In Test cricket, you bowl leg side in the pad, he will kick you. Right? He doesn't bother about getting a run. Right? So he stays. So it doesn't work.
In Test cricket,
mind game. Yeah.
It's patience versus patience, stamina versus stamina, focus versus focus.
And also the ability.
Like whoever's more technical. Not
technical, whoever's more talented.
Okay.
What is the difference? You can't, Sachin, if you only have mind game he played, you know not score that. He has the ability and he has the patience. That's why he scores hundreds and hundreds in Test cricket.
How did you get Sachin out?
I was lucky. Sometimes you have to be lucky. See, you can't tell I'm going to get him out. No. Batsman has to do a mistake. The right time, right ball has to pitch, and right way, batsman has to do the wrong things. So then only it works. So everyone says, oh no, I'm trapping him like this. It's all stories. You can make stories. In reality, it is all about you're patient and they are patient.
Okay, it's like God says, Murli, today is your day, or Sachin, today is your day.
Definitely.
So like, I have a genuine 2023 cricket question to you. And I have some friends from the world of cricket. And everyone's got a different opinion on this, so I'd love to know your opinion also. I personally feel, based on the world of business, all CEOs all over the world, founders of startups are taking up things like meditation and yoga because it clears out your head. I've learned that cricket at a very high level is actually a lot more about the mind, because everyone has some physical ability, everyone is hardworking, so they can pick up technique. But then it becomes a mind game after a point. First, correct me if I'm wrong, sir. I mean, I'm not a professional. My second input here is I think there's a huge role that meditation and yoga can play in cricket, but not enough people are picking it up. And here I'm asking the coach in you, because you've coached with SRH also. So you have that full coaching experience. Am I saying something wrong?
No, you're absolutely right, because I would say cricket is, when you come, ability is about 30%. 70% is mind. How focused you are, how calm you are, how can make your decision at the time without putting to your pressure to yourself. You see, our human body, when you put pressure, it freezes. Whatever you remember also forget that time. Like bowling also same. When you put pressure, your nerves come, heart beats harder, and you're not calm, and it says something, and then you go, you want to do something, your mind forgets what you have to do, and the limbs doesn't according to ours. It's all about eye-hand coordination, they say in cricket. Eye is something you visualize. When you visualize, then it goes to the signal to the mind. So you practice like, cover drive. Just say 1,000 times you have practiced, because with your mind, okay, you practiced before. Back foot drive, you have practiced, pull shot. So when the bowler comes and bowls and it's short, it has to pull. You don't have to think in it. Automatically your visual eye sees, and then memory goes quickly. This shot I have to play. I don't think, right? Memory does that. So mind does that. So when you go, you play the perfect shot, whatever you needed, because you're not pressure. If you have pressure, that memory blanks. You should not, before that, you not think about, I'm going to get 100 runs. I'm going to 5 wickets. No. Be in present. What comes out in, challenge it. What comes beyond you. You don't know what is going to come. What bowler is going to bowl what, you don't know. You already practiced whatever you want. There you calm and take a breathe. They say, no, when you get pressurized, take a breathe. Because oxygen you inhale and carbon dioxide you put it down, then mind gets cleared and you're calm. You're watching the ball and automatically everything flows. Okay. So that is called mind game. Okay. So that mind game, I don't know how you can improve. I don't know. People are built with it. Some people, I am built with it that I don't get pressurized much. Sometimes I get nerves. Then see, it happened to me when I thought, okay, some days I thought, okay, Yusuf Pathan batting that side. It has happened to me. I thought in a T20 game, he's a powerful hitter. This guy is going to smack me for a 6. Next ball, 6. Seriously, because
you manifested a 6 from him.
Yes, so you don't think about that. This is a positive. That's why they say positive. You have to be thinking about positive, not negative. Even in business, same. I also do business. Sometimes I just tell the truth. I put a huge plant in 2016. It's about $100 million, right? I put all my money in. Even my family, even my friends and everything, they said I'm stupid. It doesn't work in Sri Lanka to put. Today, it's like a gold mine. So what you believed, you are calmed, you want to destiny, you want to see, that is in you. You have I would take the calculated risk. I know what is the business. If you know what I can do, if you're going to get the approval from 10, 20 people, it doesn't work, because the 5, 10 fingers are not same. It's a different opinions. So you're going to listen to the 10 opinion and you change your mind. Always you are a loser.
Yeah, I have some things to say, sir. Again, I'm not at all marketing like what I'm doing, but I'm building a meditation startup on the side. Now, to make that a better product, we went into the deep neuroscience of meditation. In terms of scientifically speaking, how does it actually affect your brain in order to build better meditations? So there's something called the corpus callosum in your brain. It's the part that connects.
I don't know about these things, but
I'm giving you a cricket example. It basically connects your right hemisphere to your left hemisphere. It's the connector, and that gets strengthened a lot. What that effectively means is your hand-eye coordination increases even further. Like, this is scientifically proven. That's one. Second, there are breathing techniques because of which your blood can get even more oxygenated than normal. A higher base level of oxygen in your blood actually helps with recovery also. Then, from my own experience, I've seen how much time slows down and your decision making improves because of that time being slowed down. Because they say that this is a spiritual aspect on meditation, but there is neuroscience about this. Okay, so just hear what I'm saying. When you meditate more, the distance between your thought and your reaction increases. What that means is our mind produces a lot of thoughts. It could be negative, it could be positive.
That means in cricket, you say, in a cricket wise, when the bowler bowling 150, you see before the ball what to do, that quickness, that is called reflection, the quickness or reflection.
Somewhat like, as in, you take some time to react to your own thoughts also. So effectively, you're able to control your own mind. So I've always felt that this is so applicable to the world of cricket because it's one of the most mental sports.
Not in cricket, any sport.
In any sports, but like cricket especially, at least jitna, the
No,
amount
because see, even any sport, so fast, like football, making decisions. Making decision is the most important thing, and then the mind says to the body to limb to do this. So that if you quicken, half a second, split of not half a second, half a second is very late, right? Even a split of a second, you quicken of yourself, reflexes, you become great on that sport.
I also feel at the international level, you guys are always looking for that one edge. What could I do that my opponent is not doing? So I'm sure there are some cricketers who meditate, but it should be a more all-out thing. That's just how I look at it.
So, see, problem is with cricketers or sportsmen, sometimes we all adamant some things. We don't want to accept it.
Like a new thing.
Maybe because you, in a young age of 6, you start cricket, 7, 8, you are got into a routine. So that the routine, they believe a lot in that. Then you come and say, exercise is something everyone needs. Weight training is something once everyone believes it. So when you come and say yoga, I was saying yoga. Yoga is what you are saying. Yoga also breathing exercise and everything. So the cricket boards try to use this yoga and everything and bring mental, physical teachers who can teach you how to connect and this. But getting into youngsters and who are these days, it is, even for me, I feel sometimes what I'm doing is right now. I am happy with what I am. And why should I have a extra time spending on this? It's a waste of time. Sometimes believe. Maybe breathing exercise, we won't believe as a waste of time. It is okay. But they believe advising, do this, do that. That people doesn't take. That's why these things, sportsman doesn't take it very seriously on that. If you talk about to them, you do go and wait, this much of running, this much of training, they will believe that, trainers. But when it comes to this breathing exercise and all, even stretching, they don't believe. Right?
Wow.
I'm telling you, I am a sportsman. I done it for such a long time. Still, I run and go to the gym and everything. When you're stretching, my mind doesn't give up. It's boring for us. So they won't do it. But we know it is important. But, okay, I'll stretch some other time. My body is okay.
Okay, I hear.
It's an honest opinion from me.
That's what podcasts are for, sir. Like, you can tell this is not a regular interview. I'm not just asking.
Well, I can say, okay, yes, it's good. Everyone will enjoy that. But it's a lie. Because that is the way we are built.
I appreciate
personalities and like that. So it has to start from the beginners. Then it will work. In maybe 10 years' time, then everyone does that exercise. So then cricketers who are done, every school, everything has been done. Then it has come like a habit. So that is part and parcel of any sportsman's, whatever you're saying, yoga or meditating will come to place. That is, to start is very hard, but if you did in a young age, can be successful.
Yeah. the way I look at it, I think the mind is also a muscle, and how muscles have to be trained. You can easily train your mind.
But that's why I said, now if you go in 20 international cricket, they won't believe.
Slap me with the bat, whack me.
No, not like that. They will say and everything, thank you, it was good and everything. And after one day, they will forget about it.
Okay. I want to ask you about this whole physical fitness side of things when you were playing. Because Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, these teams were doing a lot of weight training. I don't know how much weight training and physical fitness was a focus for subcontinental team. Or am I wrong saying that? Because we had Sehwag on the show. So he said that they should not do.
The honest thing, I played all decades. 19s when the cricket was very amateur.
Really?
We not got. We paid only when you were playing a test match 2,000 rupees.
Wow.
We have to buy our clothes. Right? Hardly anything. Shoes to everything. That's the way it is. I don't want to spoil, you will see in the movie. Right? Right? So that's the way it is those days. So those days, training means you have how many people now in a team? Support staff. What do you think? In a cricket team, how many people you guess? Just a guess for you.
35?
No. I'm not saying without the team, the support staff only.
At least 15.
Yeah, you're correct. There will be 15 to 16. Team 15 all to 35 people will traveling. Those days, when I traveled the international match, one masseur, he done physio, everything, doctor, everything, one. One manager, one coach. That's it. 3 people. Right? That's all we have. It's an international team. Then, now 15 to 16 people you will have, right? Everything there. So then, physical fitness, we all know. Our physical fitness is mainly bowling 2-3 hours. Nowadays, bowlers won't bowl 2-3 hours.
Really?
No. Batsman will bat hours. Fielding will do hours. Right? Those are the physical fitness. Morning we'll have a physical fitness. We round 5 to 10 rounds. 1.5 kilometers or something. Do some star jump, burpees. Didn't know what is weight training. Didn't know this. So still that era survived and be strong. But I can't just say because at the time less matches. But you play domestically matches. Internationally, in a year you play 6 matches, maybe 10 one days. Nowadays, too many matches. That's why body can't take it so much. So its errors are different. But I had in the whole errors. Now I know how to do gym, how to do physiotherapy. We didn't know what is physiotherapy. When you had injured, I can remember 1993. I toned my quarter step, right? But I played. Completely toned, right? 1 year, completely toned.
With the pain?
What we did is, ice only they keep and then bandage it. And tightly bandage it and play. You don't have many players to play. So I played Euro Cup in 1993 with Iran, and they make me like, I can't run fast. They put into a short third or short fine leg in a step and bowl.
You were a crazy fielder also, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't know how many
so that is the way of those era play. Now, even a small injury, they won't take a chance because they think, okay, the fit person can do a better performance and they'll keep it out like that. So its errors change and everything. So technology changes. So human also changed everything.
When did you first do weight training for the cricket? Roughly when?
I think 95, 96. Then it came lightweights only. Then Alex Conturi. First time when we went to 95, we had the first time we got a sponsorship called Singer. That sewing machine and everything. So we got clothes and everything. We got some money. So they could afford to pay for a physio from Australia. He joined the team. Then only he started off training properly, this only. Then it became a little bit professional.
But you felt it made a big difference to your bowling or your fielding?
Nah. Because at the time I was about 52 kilos, 53. I am like a wire. I can run fast as everything and I can run longer. So that is inbuilt. But our muscles were not there. We were inbuilt. So we got used to, because field practice 4 hours, bowl 3 hours, field half an hour. It's like a physical game. So you breathe everything in cricket.
Okay.
Kapil Dev, I heard about. He never got injured. When he got injured also, he played never, without his career, he had played 100 test match or something, right? So think a fast bowler played 100 test match without injury, without doing any, what is that? So it's different era, different people.
Okay. But you think this whole clean and jerk vibe that's on right now all over the world, like we see all these guys training for explosivity, I'm assuming that it suits this era.
It is two different of training. One is making your body nice. That's different. And also toning and making it fit. That trainers are there to do. For each muscle, they concentrate and make it power. Then it helps in the sport of thing. Okay. So there are trainers, good trainers will make sure that what you needed as a fast bowler, what you needed, spinner, what you needed, batsman, what you needed, they will give good advice.
Okay. So if you were the head coach of any IPL team now, you would definitely keep a weight training angle for all your players compulsory?
No, already every team has a weight training to do. They have a trainer. Okay. We have 2 trainers in Hyderabad. Mario, very good trainer from Australia, everything learned. And then Dana from India, he's also very good. So we have about 25 people. They go every day. There is a session that playing times they don't do, non-playing times. Those he is fitness, running, and then weight training, food, everything they look after.
Okay. As a coach of SRH, which young player in terms of Indian players do you have your eye on? Like which young Indian player do you really like in terms of mindset, attitude, skills?
SRH, I'll be honest, okay? There is talent, but lack of so many things. Like Umran Malik, very lack of so many things, but immense talent, can bowl fast, but he has to learn a lot. If you want to be like a Bhuvaneswar Kumar or Bumrah or somebody like that. So another guy is Tyagi, he's also a fast bowler. So he also has the same, their mindset are same. So they need to learn a lot because sometimes the young people, the hype created by the media and everything, once you bowl 150, oh, it's a speed star, that is the only thing they put into your mind. Fast is the everything. No. In cricket is fast, skill is everything. Okay. You have to improve. You have the fastest you can bowl, but you have to learn the other skills also. Faster you bowl, ball can go faster you can into the boundaries also.
Got it.
So you need to mix up. Why Bumrah is good? He's fast. His Yorkers are good. Slow balls are there. So many deliveries are there. So that's why Bumrah is Bumrah. So like that, these 2 guys had immense talent. But I think I told some people, once you got used to that, they don't want to change and see anything. So they want to be that only. So that make them as a downfall of their careers.
Yeah. Indian fans are very excited about Umran especially because we've literally never seen a bowler bowl this fast. And again, as a member of media, I don't mean to again hype up Umran or anything. And I've met Umran, and I've done a campaign with him and all that. We really want to see him succeed, like as Indian fans.
But he has to, even he has to see, he has to learn more. See, he's young, still has time, but he thinks this is the pinnacle of him. That's wrong.
I work with a lot of younger guys and girls, especially in office, and there's a way to kind of mentor a very young person. You sit down with them, put an arm around the shoulder and explain it to them in their own language. Is that the case for all cricketers? Like, do all cricketers go through that point?
No, because these days cricketers are different. Those days are different because, see, when you get simply, How many, just example, we'll say, Umran, how many one days you would have played?
10 maybe.
10? No, I don't think so. 4, 5.
5.
Maybe. 5, I don't know. How many T20 for India you would have played?
Around the same.
Handful. So the hype is created by everything because he's bowling 150. Bowling 150 is not the cricket. Cricket is beyond that. You have to learn how to bowl a slow ball. You have to bowl how to bowl a cutter, knuckle ball. You have to how to bowl a yorker, right? Slow yorker. You have to have variations. So you got one aspect is right. Pace. So where is that other armor is? Then only you are a complete bowler. Then everyone can. Bumrah is a complete bowler. He bowls 145 easily. He bowls a yorker. So one example. So what I'm going to say is, okay, when I was, for me, I also was adamant like him, right? When I was 91, 92, I used to, like, he's bowling 150. I used to turn 60, 70 degrees the ball. So it was very successful in school cricket, club cricket, first class cricket. When I reached to test cricket, nobody knew me. First 2 years, 1.5 years, success, taking wickets and everything.
Then they learned how to play you.
Easily they played me, right? Took me 25 games to take 100 test wickets, right? So 27 games, right? It's a 3.5 something. In my career is what? 6 wickets for a test match. So how do I improve? Because I saw everyone say you have to bowl a straight ball. I didn't believe it. Like today, Umran or young people not believing it. I didn't believe it. That happens. I'm not saying Umran is not doing, because maybe all have adamants. You have said no. In cricket, they are used to it, something they don't want to be uncomfortable and go and change little foot to something else. So I was not like the person like that.
Growth happens outside the comfort
So
zone.
then I saw Saqlain Mushtaq in 95 in Pakistan. He mesmerized players. People fall down. They were playing for off-spin, ball is going other way. And it is something dusra he bowled. Then I sat with him after the season. He was younger than me. He was explaining. And I took 3 years to bowl dusra. 98 only, 99 only started. Once I started dusra, from 99, 98 only I got the 100 wicket against New Zealand. From then, I retired in 2010, almost 12 years, I got 700 wickets. So once you go on and see someone doing something special, then I thought I want to be like that. So that's what happened. So that's what I'm saying, Umran or Tyagi or somebody, what I did the mistake, they should not do. They have, because we advise him to do that. So put your yards in the practices. Definitely there will be future Indian players with, see, playing for India is easy. Sustaining is difficult. You have to give performance, otherwise selectors won't be happy, captain won't be happy, nobody will be happy. So if he listening to this advice, if he takes it, because I always say to him that time, the people are, coaches are, unfortunately, they say things sometimes, people don't take it.
Yeah. I think you've explained the essence of international sport. You have to keep adding new things as your career moves forward.
Because otherwise people will know you everything. See, you have to have tricks in your hands to be successful and sustain it.
You've played with Kohli also, I believe. You had a phase in RCB.
3 years I played as captain now.
Yeah. Did you spot something different about him, both as a captain and as a player?
See, Kohli was, I saw him first also. He was oversized. He was not fit.
A little overweight.
First time when he played in Sri Lanka, he got 100. Still he got 100, I can remember. But he's a great batsman. I played in the World Cup also, winning World Cup. Then after that, when I joined him, He transferred him so differently, something clicked in his mind. Two things, his passion. See, when he go into the wicket, he's like a kid, he's like a child. But that's a passion. That's why he's Kohli. He should not change that. I still say never change the attitude, what he is doing in the middle. He should be doing, otherwise his performance will drop. Even if someone takes wicket, if he's not captaining, you're captaining, you will see his joy. That bowler won't celebrate that. He will celebrate more than that. That is his passion for the game. So once he lose that, he's finished. Until that, people may be saying so many things, he's aggressive. No, you want to be aggressive. Be yourself. Outside he's a gentleman, he's a nice person, he's quiet and everything, calm, and he's a nice person. But in the field, what you are, you're a showman. Show it. That's what people want to see, your performance. So he's that kind of, and nobody else I have seen in my life trains like him. He changed his food, he changed his attitude, and he became fittest man in cricket field. So that believes, like, one time Beckham, similar. So he is that caliber. That's why you're getting this performance, because people I know seeing in the TV and everything saying bad about him, he's aggressive, he shouldn't have done this. No. Don't put people down. He's giving something greatness to you. Just enjoy it's a showman. Yeah. You can, in the theatre, going actors getting different way. Think like that.
Yeah. For my generation, he's an icon, so like we've all modeled us.
No, he's an icon for everyone. Because I'm not saying, because sometimes some people criticize, no?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a part of being an international athlete. I want to ask you one more question as a coach about him. Because of his fitness and commitment levels, all of us, like the fans, believe that he has at least maybe another 10 years to go, because even Sachin played till early 40s.
10 years is difficult because he's already 35, 36.
Maybe he could be the first.
No, it's difficult because what happens is, I'll tell you, how fit you doesn't matter, right? Your eyesight, your things will slow down. Once you slow down, you're not going to be the same personality. See, end of the career, I have been, when I was 30s, 20s and everything, how good it is. When I come 40s, 42 also, I played IPL. My time is going over, I know. So 40 you touch, it's not going to be easy. So how fit you are doesn't matter, because your body slows down. Eyesight comes down. As a batsman, you need eyesight. Picking the ball early. I was saying yesterday, the message has to go to the limbs. So it drops slowly without you knowing drops. That's why people who come 38, 39, how good they are, Chris Gayle to everything, comes flop. Because eyesight, not because of the fitness.
Do you think you can do anything about eyesight?
No, that is built in. How can you improve your eye? What is the exercise you can do? No.
There are some yoga exercises about eyesight.
Yeah, that's only a theory. It works or not, nobody knows.
Okay.
It's a theory. You can have theories to build muscles. Okay, you can see. How can you see your eyesight is improving? No chance. Okay. Only maybe doctors can say testing and everything, your eyesight and seeing the things. So it slows down. The reflexes come down. Muscles, how much you fit doesn't matter. It slows you down. Okay. When you come ages. That's why aging. Otherwise, people will not age. No, 80, 90, you could do all the routines and fit. Still your muscles are built and everything. Why they can't do? Because it gets tired. So it is normal, because you can't, this is a nature. You can't fight with the nature.
So maybe it's the cricket fan in me that wants to see Kohli for another 10 years.
That is your wish.
all of us wish for that. So we're Indian fans.
No, but in a way you think, right? You want to see Kohli in a wish. See, how many people, talented young people, he must be depriving his place. One spot is gone, no. So you will see a better than Kohli, someone can come.
No, sir, no one better than Kohli. I'm kidding.
No, because That happens in world cricket.
Yeah.
It's a human beings are smart people. Sometimes better than me comes, better than any comes. That is the nature.
No one better than you has also come.
No, it will come. That's a circle.
With Rashid, what worked for him in terms of IPL success?
See, Rashid is because of the speed of the ball. See, not many people can that speed and ball spin. So that reaction time is less for the batsman, and because he is good enough, accurate enough, so to distract the batsman. Because shorter format the game, you don't have to, you have to score runs. So it's hard to score runs. That speed you are turning a ball, it's hard. When it comes to one-day cricket, still people can manage. Because you have 10 overs, you have to go take him also only 5 runs and over. You can take him. But in IPL cricket, everyone wants 10 runs and over, no? 40 runs to score. So then it's harder to take him. In Test cricket, will be easier because he's not a big turner of the ball.
Okay.
So people can play him on. So in T20 is brilliant.
In the world of history, there's a saying that hard times build hard men build soft times build soft men, and soft men build hard times. So you grew up in Sri Lanka in the 80s. Fair?
Hard time, civil war and hard time and everything. Nothing is easier.
How difficult was your childhood with all the civil war and all happening?
It was difficult for everyone in Sri Lanka because it is you're not sure about. When you're 6 or 7, 8, 10 years, you don't know. Once you understand about 13, 14 years, it is tough because and nothing is guaranteed in your life because uncertainty. So these are things people who lived on that era.
Your life was ever in danger?
So many times.
Really?
Yeah, because not in civil war times, because even in Pakistan, the bus shootout, and then tsunami, then you are with a fear, no? Because you are a minority. Sometimes my family has been always had problems. So the fear is there, no? The war is there, fear is there. So any uncertainty, that's it.
It gave you some kind of toughness for the cricket field?
Yeah, I've lived in hostel, so 6 to 18 years. So we all warriors when you live in hostel.
Okay, fair. Do you remember the Pakistan bus shootout?
Yeah, definitely.
What was going on? Can you explain it from your eyes?
I don't want to spoil anything because that's in the movie, so people can see. Because sorry about that.
No,
because
that's chill.
Whatever it is, otherwise my director will kill me because what I'm saying.
Who you got for the Cricket World Cup, sir? Who are your favorites?
See, India has to be an obvious favorite because of the reason they're playing here, and they have very good side as well, and also the conditions, and when you go to the grounds, you won't see a single other flag. So the motivation and the morale will flow into them. They have a good chance. And then England playing well, Australia playing well. There are other teams are dark horses because anybody can win the World Cup because the luck has to come. Luck part's a bigger thing. Everything has to fall into their place when the things are happening. So then you win a World Cup.
Okay. Pakistan?
Yeah, because they are dangerous side. Never know.
Okay. Just anything can happen.
Cricket is something you can't predict. I can, like a pundit can say, this is what doesn't happen. Opposite will happen. So it is the players at the time, the team, how they will, and the motivations, what they have. So you can say about 2-3 teams that they are doing well at the moment. They can favorites. Favorite means they're not going to win.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you some Indian fan perspective, sir.
Yeah.
Coming back to the start of the podcast, we were very big fanboys of your Sri Lankan team. We had like a lot of fear about y'all, but we used to love you guys also. Like if we ever saw Sangha and Jayawardene score runs, you take wicket, Chaminda Vas take wickets, we would feel happy. Maybe it's that brown person connect. We feel that somewhat.
No, because not that. See, Sri Lanka is part of India because Maybe someone will hear in this and they will come at to
No.
me, right? But I'm saying part of India, why I'm saying is the history shows that Buddhism is taken from Bihar, right? From here. So the king Ashok took
His children, one of them went to Sri Lanka. I think the
Yes.
son went to Sri Lanka, if I'm not mistaken.
Vijaya,
Yes.
right? So Vijaya, King Ashok, Vijaya, I think Vijaya went to Sri Lanka. He colonized there, right? And spread the Buddhism. Then South kings, the Cholas and Pandyas and everyone conquered north of Sri Lanka and they colonized. That's called that Tamils came that side. Then in 1920s, my grandfather, everybody, for tea plantation, Britishers colonized us there. So it's basically 70-80% of the people from here are colonized by India. So it is, everything is the way of life, we have, if you say Sri Lanka looks like a little bit of Kerala, dressing, everything, sense. Then you say some languages, Sinhalese, as Telugu words, Kannada words, sometimes Sanskrit words, it's mix. So Tamil is there. So it's like brothers, and we are a big brother in India. So that's always, that's what you felt like Sri Lanka is when we are playing. You're not against India, the other team, you will prefer support Sri Lanka.
100%.
So that is built in your blood.
Yeah, that's actually the feeling in the fans' hearts.
So it's part of, Sri Lanka is no part. Even Pakistan is part of India. Even Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh. So we all brothers.
Yeah.
So we have divisions now because of the political reasons. So,
but I think out of the Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal sides, Indians probably prioritize Sri Lanka.
Because the Sri Lanka, because of you have some hatred on Pakistan.
Yeah, that rivalry is there.
Rivalry is there. More than India and Pakistan rivalry is there. But Sri Lanka doesn't have rivalry. If you want to crush tomorrow, 2 minutes you can crush Sri Lanka, right? You don't have the fear.
You're talking geopolitically.
Yeah, you don't have a fear of Sri Lanka.
There's also love. I'll tell you, I've traveled in Sri Lanka and...
the pleasantness, the people behaved, everything, yeah.
I've always met very positive energy Lankans. All of you all are beach boys and beach girls.
Because we are islanders. Islanders are just, they live the life like, they earn 10 rupees and spend 15 rupees. That kind of that's why we are in debt. Seriously, it is like that in Sri Lanka.
But it's getting better, right? The situation.
Everything, life, there are space, comes hardships. Then life is not that easy. So ups and downs. So we will survive.
How's the vibe in Sri Lanka right now? Common man, how are they feeling?
It's tough for a common poor people because of there is no hunger of dying without food or anything, but struggle because to get somewhere. So that will take some time.
Okay. Maybe I mean, we had Milind sir on the show. He spoke about how tourism is one of the focuses for the Sri Lankans. Maybe tourism.
That is golden old story. Tourism and tea and garments. This tourism, we can more tourism we can do and promote our country because in that way we can have foreign currency. So that is the important part. But people go and work and bring money also a lot.
Outside the country. Damn. Okay. I'm sorry I'm asking you this, sir, but we're having such an honest conversation.
No, it's okay.
What happened to Sri Lankan cricket after Sangha and Jayawardene retired?
I also don't know. It's a question. They had the money. They have all the facilities what we didn't have. They have more money than what we had in 90s. So something wrong somewhere. Even I can't find out. Very difficult to say. Maybe it's a circle.
But you followed Sri Lankan cricket inside out, right?
I followed it 2015 very well. Then after that, glimpse. I was not that seen much, a little bit, because I want to move on in my life with my family and everything, business, whatever I had. And I have given more time to Hyderabad in the IPL time, just a sniff of having played the game in highest level and at least be part of it still few years.
We're very hopeful about, seeing players like Velalage, Patirana, these guys coming through. Like, it actually gives us hope as cricket fans.
It's like this. See, you saw Velalage, one performance in this end, everyone talks about it. It is not that one game. You have to see consistently next 2-3 years how they come through. That is important. So these are the things, how much they bring to the team. So that's what all about. It's coming and giving a glimpse and then vanishing is not right. I told no, always sustainability is more important. Getting into the team, one good performance. See, I know the same thing like Avishka in World Cup, hundreds he got. Avishka, that bro.
Yeah.
Where is he now? Nowhere. Is sustainability. People come, you talk big, then you vanish. No, whoever sustainability you can talk.
Do you ever speak to Sangha and Jayawardene about this, sir? Like, what's happened?
No, we don't talk about cricket much. We talk, hi, how are you, and how you been, and what you're doing, and we see. We don't discuss much cricket nowadays.
But the former players don't think about the current team in terms of what could...
See, responsibilities are there. In cricket, there is a cricket board, coaches are there, professionalism. So why should we poke my nose into there? Because we have to give all the freedom to them to become better. So from outside, we should not say things bad about them or good about them, because you have to know the people. So how they're doing. When they're doing well, we have to congratulate them. When they're doing bad, sympathize them, because that's all we have to do from outside. But inside, they have to challenge themselves and come goods, because that is their duty. And the coaches are there. There is a cricket board. Organization is there. They have to do the tough work and get in there. Outside, past players doesn't have to play any role, because I can say, oh, we were there, we are good, and now they are not good. That's easy to say. You have to see what's happening, what is lacking, everything that is done by the coaching staff and the organization.
If I were a young Sri Lankan cricketer and I would have legends like yourself, like Chamindavas, like Sangha, Jayawardene in my country, I would somehow reach out to you guys and take mentorship. Sir, what is going on?
We can be legends, but we can't be not
decision makers.
Good coaches can be. See, legends can't be the good. See, how I do is different. I can't teach that person to do my way. He will not even come closer. We all different. So the coaching patterns are there. How to understand the personality, and then how to get the best out of. You have to get the good coaches.
Okay. This is just a thought experiment. Do you think something has gone very correct with BCCI that way? That our standards
See,
have always...
BCCI's thing is they have done the IPL, right? From the IPL, you have billions of people. Everyone want to be another Sachin Tendulkar. Everyone want to be a Dhoni. Everyone want to be the interest is created. Money is available. Facilities are available. So millions of cricketers are playing. Getting 15 players it's like a piece of cake. For us, only 20 million people, not much facilities, not much money. So it is hard.
Yeah. No, we all want to see Sri Lankan cricket go back to that phase. My reading is, again, hard times will build hard men. So, like, what's happening right now?
Yeah, but now generation of human being has changed a lot. In those days, it is all no technology-driven people. They all hands-on. Nowadays, everything technology. They don't move from your stair. Right? They use the technology. So we have to do something. We have to visit something. We have to go to that person's place. Here they will use the phone and you even see each other. So that also given disadvantages to professionals on sport.
Can I ask the businessman in you one question?
Yeah.
What is the solution then for this whole long-term Sri Lankan cricket revival?
What do you mean by?
If you were in charge of the board, what would you change?
It's simple as to say, I will be never in charge of the board, so that in my life. So no point of talking about what to do, because they will say, okay, if I say something and say, they will say, will you come into my chair and see whether you can do that. So that's a challenge. So it's going to be a challenge for everyone, because it's not going to be easy that way of there is a solution for this. It is not the cricket board. I honestly believe it's the cricketers.
Ooh.
They're going to be in the middle. They have to perform. And a cricket board chairman can't do anything. Selectors can't do anything. Coaches can't do anything. What? You believe yourself. You go and challenge it. And you bring the performance. That's why you are there. So it's all, whatever said and done, it is the 11 people in the middle. They are responsible to everything. Whether they win or lose or everything, they have to take the responsibility, not put the blame on the other people. My coach is not good. He's doing this, he's doing that. This is all what I think is whinging.
Okay.
In cricket, they say it's not whinging is not going to work you to win. So it's depend on the players who go and the players who coming, that their responsibility to put the things right. Okay. Cricket board, when we there, they would have done, they're not given sometimes payments to me. They're not even paid properly. Doesn't matter. You're not going to worry about that. When you go into the middle, there is a game on you. You're challenging your country, you're representing someone. So you have to do this.
Okay.
So you don't put the blame on other people. I didn't get that. This is, it's any performance, IPL or World Cup or playing for India or play for Australia, it's the players who that 11, and you have to be responsibility whether win or lost. Put your hand and say, I muck it up. Put your hands and say, I didn't do well. I'm not good enough for this. Just leave. Give a chance who are good enough. So you have to be honest. I was honest, right? I just say one thing because sake of saying not. See, when Mendes came into the side, Langana was there, Mendes was there. Mendes was filigree bowler when he came. He was taking wickets like nothing. So I was second to him. I was the main attack. See, 2009, I can remember in South Africa, we went to Champions Trophy. I also did well, played well. One match against New Zealand, we have to do, we know. I was vice captain as well. Then Kumar Sangakkara, the management asked me, because we have to play more fast bowlers, we have to play only one spinner. Then they said, at the moment, Mendes is, I said, fine. If you think he's the person and you need more fast bowlers, that's your choice, because I'm second to them. So you play them. I don't think about senior players and everything. I did that. They made a mistake. I know they made a mistake because against New Zealand, my record is the best in any country, right? And they played extra fast bowlers. Didn't work. Mendes should have played, right? But I should have played instead of a fast bowler. They picked the fast bowler, and the Sanat Jayasuriya only bowled well, and he has to bowl. And they got 300, and we got bowled out for 220, and we went home. So we lost. So like that, so you have to respect. So that is, I have given, okay, if they team thinks they are not good enough, I will say, okay, I will opt out. Because I don't want to, because of the senior player, I have to play. So that's kind of an attitude you have to have because somebody has to believe on you. You can do the job. Then only you play.
Did Ajanta Mendes also sort of kind of dip because he didn't reinvent after a point?
No, not because he entered. He got injured on 2012. He was doing well. But you can't have the success what he had for 1 or 2 years, because that is a immense success. You can't continue like that. To that, you can't sustainability. I told him sustainability was not there. But then after that, he got injured. So once you get injured, back injury, you're done.
Okay. So what was special about Malinga? Like, as fans, we know what was special: the bowling action, the speed, the Yorkers.
See, Malinga is a very good bowler in one day and T20, not for test. He's not built for test. I told him also to honest me, because he played the last test of match, because he wanted to play my last test match. So he played. I told him, if you want to be really prolong on your game, please don't play test match at all. Play one day, because he with his action, he gets injured a lot. Right? So he can't. So his speciality is T20.
It was such a memorable action, but like, we'll never forget Malinga's action.
Yeah, it's a hard action, can't wear. But he was successful in T20s and some one days. Some he was bowling one days, but he was never a successful bowler in Test cricket.
But what was special about his mindset that he got that kind of success, especially in IPL?
Because it's an ability, it's not mindset. It's an ability. Then he learned the game. He was young when he came. He bowled quick, and then he bowled a slow bowler. He learned that's a Umran Malik. He was so quick, and ball is coming somewhere. Nobody. Then after that, paper started. Then he bought a skill set. That's why he was. Okay. So everyone has to bring. So he worked hard and bought slow ball, Yorkers, cutters, because he can't swing the ball, because he can reverse only. So in the new 2020 match, he can't reverse difficult. No, because they took out of the 2 balls then they took out of the reverse. Okay. So it was hard.
Did you ever bat against him?
Yeah, I have batted.
What was it like seeing that bowling action coming at you?
I am a slogger, so I slogged it. That's all.
Did you enjoy batting?
Not much.
Why?
I hate batting.
Why? But
I don't like it. I like bowling.
Because there's more of your mind and all that.
No, because I didn't have the effort to put for that. I put all my effort to the bowling.
Okay. You know, this whole narrative that fans have that cricket is changing, where everyone needs to bat a little bit now. Is that true?
Then they become a half bowler and half batter. So they are not talented. So though golden old days, bowlers are very good. Batsmen are very good. Bowlers can't bat. Batsmen can't bowl. All-rounder, you will have one player who can do bits and pieces, number 6 or 7. That's the criteria. Now it changed.
Okay. Do you like any of the all-rounders we see now? Cam Green, Hardik Pandya.
Are they all-rounders?
I would like to believe Hardik's an all-rounder. So.
Yeah, all-rounders in T20 format. And Hardik is a genuine all-rounder, I would say. Sustainability, I don't know. So how long they're going to say. All-rounders, would say Kapil Dev. 5,000 test runs, 400 test wickets. So Jack Callis. So that's a caliber also when you say a good all-rounders when you come in a season. Hardik is a very good all-rounder.
Jadeja?
Jadeja is a very good all-rounder. And who else in India?
Washington Sundar, Ashwin.
Ashwin, you can't say is a very good bowler and can bat.
As in, he's a very good bowler and he can bat a bit.
Yeah, bat decently. Right? He can't category of Hardik Pandya or Jadeja.
Okay.
They're genuine all-rounders.
Okay. In terms of training and the background about what happens outside the cricket field, how intense is being an all-rounder? Is it too much pressure on the body?
No, they'll see. Some people love to bowl and bat, so they become all-rounders.
That's the actual logic.
Yeah, training and all doesn't differ anything.
So it's actually your heart.
No, because they practice bowling, batting both. That's all. They put little bit of hard on us. We put only one aspect. They put 2 aspects. That's it.
It's just out of interest.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you enjoy talking about cricket like this?
Not much.
Okay. Sorry,
I'm
sir.
okay. No, I'm okay talking cricket, but not much, because it's very difficult to define other people, what they do and everything, because it's hard to say, because we all guessing.
Okay. What interests you, sir? Like in life, like what do you like talking about?
Just crap. Have fun.
Like funny things.
Yeah, just be interested, no meaning to this, and just have a laugh.
Okay. How's life been like post playing career?
Very happy.
Business oriented.
No, not much. Little bit of business oriented, little bit of cricket, little bit of family. So I have fun.
Okay. You focus on keeping yourself entertained.
Not entertain, routine.
Like
Daily
discipline.
routine I have. So I manage those routine and have fun in between.
Okay. How's your family life and all that?
Very good. So growing up children,
Okay.
spend time more with them. So it's interesting.
They want to become cricketers?
My son is already playing cricket. He's played first class 2 matches, 3 matches, but he didn't perform well. He got reserve again. He's only 17.
Okay. What is he, a off spinner?
He's a leg spinner and an opening bat.
Oh, nice. Do you coach him?
No.
No.
I don't coach.
I mean, sir, if Muthaiya Muralitharan is...
No, but you can't coach your son. They won't listen. So professional coaches will coach because his own team coaches are there. So you have to leave them alone. Let them become someone in life because don't push them into what you like to be.
Okay.
So let them be their own self because that is their life.
Okay. That's almost the end of this podcast, sir. It was
Okay.
slightly different. This is more about the mindset of the person.
Yeah.
So I hope you had fun talking to me at least a little
So
bit.
what you
today.
read about my mind?
You would like to know?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, again, for me to be able to speak to you and host you in my house is a very big deal for me. I've grown up watching you. And this is like, I look forward to the cricket interviews because it's like you guys are my superheroes. Have you seen Avengers? How a kid feels looking at Spider-Man or Iron Man, I feel like they're looking at you guys. And I'd say the same about my team. So,
But honestly, tell me, what you read about my mind?
very relaxed. You're very relaxed. I feel that athletic energy is still there in you a lot. And I think you're channelizing that very low key in your business career or your post cricketing career. 1. 2, so like in cricket, it's when you're watching the sport as a fan, if you watch enough, the character of the players comes out a lot. So I know a lot about you because of what I've seen on the pitch, and you were a smiling assassin. Like the first thing that Indian fans would say about Muthaiya Muralitharan was the expression you used to have during a bowling action. It's
That's
something
natural.
there was no thoughts in your head, right?
No,
It would
because
just-
it's a focus. How I focus on every batsman, that every ball is most important. Then it's intense, facial and eye and the mouth open. These things comes naturally.
Yeah. So I know that about you, that inside your heart, there's actually an assassin who can like go out and like get as many wickets as you did. But somewhere there's also
No,
that-
I'm asking not about cricket. I'm asking. See, now
Personality.
you meditate and you read about mind and everything. The personality.
Will you give me 5-10 seconds to just collect my thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to look at you a little bit because this is I've kind of been in podcast.
I'm not
mode.
actor, so you can easily.
Nahi,
judge
I
me.
know, sir. I know. But definitely there's a part of you like that, and again, this might sound very generalized, but you are a family man, like in your heart. Like, like I can always see your thoughts kind of trailing back to that. You're also private. You've seen too much in life to get to the point you've gotten, and people see that 800 number and all of wickets, but there's been a whole arc behind that. This something both as a fan and as a person. There's a lot of suffering that's resulted into character building. So that's the energy exchange I got right now.
Yeah,
also.
you got a lot of failures to be a successful man. So you without Michael Jordan said he had thousands of failures before he had success.
Yeah. And you know what I love about you, sir, is that you don't highlight that suffering a lot. You're like, chal, ho gaya. Like, as
No,
in,
it's
it
part
happened.
of the life because every man and woman in this world they go through this.
Yeah.
It is not to say, oh, I only went through this. No, because they took a movie and in this it says like, how was my life? It is not, no, because suffered only take, no, because of that. How was my life? That's it, right? So like that, even you also now do meditation, everything, but you as a kid to come to this position, you had also a lot of failures and ups and downs and everything. So every human being same.
Yeah. I just feel sometimes, especially when it comes to international
See,
athletic legends.
I am a very practical person. I don't have many emotions.
Yeah.
That's what.
Other than happiness, you're a happy person. I like that.
Yeah, I try to be happy.
That's
I try my muchest to be happy, and also I try to make other people happy.
Yeah. Island boy side.
Yeah, because we don't bother about what happened before. The past is past, gone. Who cares about it? Which I can't bring it back. If I try time travel, he can. Right? Otherwise, there is no machine called time travel. I don't know whether it's there or not. So that is one. So past, future, nobody can tell, because people will tell this will happen, this will happen. This is a guess. So sometimes when you guess, oh, I told you, right? It's wrong. But always be in present.
Yeah. I think there's also part of you that is very aware that you're blessed and you're trying to explore that.
If I say, okay, I have been gone hardship and everything, I am the one of the most blessed human being in this world, because what nobody could achieve, God gave me. And I never been hunger, never been that suffered, because there are incidents could happen. But everything is blessed, because golden spoon, because everything came, everything there, money is there, everything is there. So what should have been people think about, oh, you suffered and everything? No, there are millions of people trying to fight for 2 meals a day. So how blessed we are.
Yeah. You know, I mean, this is an urban legend in cricket that there was some elbow issue you grew up with, because of which your action was like that.
Elbow, because it's born like that.
As in, it's at your bone is joint.
37% bent.
And this is since childhood.
See, some has like hyperextension, some has bent, some have been straight. See, my arm is not bent. So your arm, you put it straight, it's straight.
Your arm doesn't go straight.
No, you can see.
Wow. So you're born to take 800 wickets.
Don't know, because I'm born like this. And I loved this game at age of young. I never knew I'm a fast bowler. Then I won a spinner. It's all automatically happened because the bent arm gave me everything.
Okay, I'll tell you one thing, little bit as a boyhood cricket fan. Okay, I personally believe cricketers' lives have purposes. For example, when I see Kohli play, or as I've seen him progress, it's changed me as a person also, just seeing him from far. And I have a version of that for you as well, because you were one of my earlier cricket memories. And for a very long time, I remember the sports world always pitted you against Shane Warne, taking nothing away from his greatness, because he's also a legend. He's an icon for all of us.
He's not legend. He's more than a legend.
Yeah, he's one of the GOAT spinners, GOAT bowlers, just like you. For a very long time, and maybe Gen Z fans won't understand this, but you all were pitted against each other as like two rivals, and you all weren't really rivals. I remember a lot of like visuals of you guys chilling together and all that also. But in the end, it was you who came out on top. And as a fan, when I see that, I think one guy is full of intensity and fire, and one guy is full of ice and a calm, collected mind. And finally, the ice came out.
I became bigger. I had 4 years of younger than him, so that's why. If you'd have younger than me, you would have had the record.
Yeah. How do you remember Shane Warne?
He's a legendary bowler, and he's a crafter, you can say.
You were the Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah, and also
bowling.
Unfortunate what happened to him is so young he passed away. That happens. That's life.
Yeah. But when you guys were both active and playing, was there a silent rivalry?
No, not at all, because he played for this country. I played for there. Because when an on and off, we meet, say hello, hi, that's it. So not like an Indian players like Anil or me, how we have closer, not like that. But it's a distance. When you say it's just a friend.
You never thought of like wickets and records and all that?
No, I never thought. It's played for a long time, and it's built it up, because if you plan and do it, you fail it.
Yeah. That's what I learned from you, to just be relaxed in life. And maybe at that phase while I was growing up, I needed to see that you can be a silent assassin on the inside, but smile on the outside always.
Okay.
So
thanks.
That's again the boyhood fan in me talking. So a very big day for me just talking to you, sir. Like the first cricket match I saw was Jaipur versus Chennai in IPL 1 final. And I have this memory of you fielding right in front of me, somewhere around extra cover you used to field, and there was this one ball that went and you did a diving like save, like you saved a boundary from happening, and you guys were bowling second,
Yeah.
That's my first memory of you. And I realized, wow, I've seen this person take wickets. I didn't even know he could field this way. In terms of when you see it in person, it's different
As
than
a
see it on TV.
fielder, everyone has to field. Otherwise, it's a game.
So even while I'm talking to you, I'm kind of silencing those memories because I'm actually not feeling okay talking to you. It's too big a deal for me. But which is why I appreciate how easy it was also. So thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Very, very, very big day for me. Genuinely.
Thanks.
Grown up watching you.
Thanks a
And
lot.
I wish you all the luck for the movie also,
Okay.
sir.
Okay,
Like
thanks.
someone like you and your character deserves that movie.
Okay, thank you.
So I hope today everything was okay.
Thank you very much for inviting, and I enjoyed this. Thanks a lot.
Okay. It was all okay. Little different conversation.
Not a problem.
And I hope I didn't cross any line with you. sir.
Nothing. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Lots
okay,
of love.
bye.
So that was the episode for today. As a cricket fan, I ask the questions that I've always wondered about. I try bringing out conversations that I've always wanted to listen to. So please tell me, as cricket fans, how we can take these cricket themed TRS podcasts even further. It's cricket season. The Cricket World Cup is on. We're going to be doing a lot more cricket conversations. So until next time, guys, from Ranveer and the team, see you. And let's hope that India and Sri Lanka make it to another final. And then ideally, sorry, Sri Lankan fans, I would love to see my own country win once again. Lots of love to everybody. And keep subscribing, keep watching, keep consuming, keep enjoying TRS.